Okay. Now, if you look at the discards that average less than 4, 10 king and 9 king, those are the only two that average less than 4 to your opponent. 10 king and 9 king. Those ought to be indelibly etched in your mind. Because when a discard averages less than 4, it means it's getting 0 and 2 a whole lot of the time. You see? Because you're going to have a few in there that are 8, 10, and bigger. So when that discard is down in the range of 4 points or less, because it's getting a whole bunch of 0s and 2s. Oh, by the way, for those of you who wonder, that's the big difference between a 10 king and a 9 king. Is a 10 king gets almost twice as many 0s as does a 9 king. But if you look out on the other end of the scale, 8 points and above, then the 10 king gets more of those. So the 10 king doesn't have hardly any point spread from 3 to 7. It either scores 8 or more, or it's 0 or 2. Whereas the 9 king has more points in the middle, 6 being very frequent. 6 with the 9 king is a very frequent score. So if you need a 0, go with the 10 king. You got your best chance for a 0 crib, 10 king. We mentioned these key connectors. Now here's one that's just over. By the way, the 9 queen, in fact, there's probably a paper in this stuff I'll get to that compares the 6 king with the 9 queen. And they're almost identical. They're almost identical. So play the hand as you want to play it. Often this is the case with discards that are really close. You might decide to go with the 9 king because the 10 has a better chance to work in your hand. Or you might go with the 10 king because the 9 has a better chance to work with your hand. So sometimes you retain the cards that you prefer to play where the discards are that close.